Tori Roloff is sharing a little-known secret about the way reality TV shows film for TLC. After starring on Little People, Big World for over a decade, Roloff made an interesting revelation about the network's atmosphere of limited communication between cast members on different series in a new episode of her and husband Zach Roloff's podcast, Raising Heights. The former reality stars opened up about what it was really like behind the scenes of their family's TLC show, and how they were not encouraged to connect with other reality stars at the network. "I don't think TLC wanted the talent to be mingling," Tori, 33, claimed during the Thursday, January 23 episode of the couple's podcast. "I don't think they wanted the talent to talk to each other." After appearing on Little People, Big World since season 10, Tori and Zach ultimately decided to leave the show, making their last appearance in the season 25 final. During their conversation, Tori and Zach also mentioned fellow TLC alum Jinger Duggar Vuolo, who grew up on her family's reality series, 19 Kids and Counting. Tori and Zach only recently crossed paths with Jinger and her husband, Jeremy Vuolo, when they met in person for the first time earlier this month. TLC was probably scared, Tori suggested during the recent podcast episode, while Zach, 34, seemingly agreed, adding, "We weren't all like unionized. Reality TV wasn't unionized." We talked a little bit about that with Jinger and Jeremy, and how that would have been nice to have that communication with somebody else that was doing the same thing you were doing, Tori stated. "But we had a great time," she added of the pair's hangout with Jinger and Jeremy, calling them some great people. Little People Big World celeb Amy Roloff recently shared an update mid-flight, as she flew back home to Michigan to spend some time with her 96-year-old dad and other family members. So what else did Amy have to say? Little People Big World. Amy Roloff has more time on her hands without TLC film crew. As Little People Big World fans who have been keeping up with the latest news have heard, the TLC show was officially canceled after 25 seasons. Having a run that extended from 2006 until 2024 is certainly nothing to scoff at, as the entire family documented their lives for a long time. One of the benefits of no longer having a TLC crew around, and no longer having to stick to a TLC filming schedule, is that Amy Roloff and others have a lot more time to do other things, and they are no longer tethered to committing to that time. Based on the latest updates from Amy, she is clearly taking full advantage of this extra freedom. LPBW. Amy Roloff flies in style to see dad. Luckily for Amy Roloff, her dad is still around. At 96 years old, he is still kicking, and Amy regularly flies back to Michigan to spend time with him, as well as to see her other family members. Recently, Amy shared a pic flying in style in first class on the way to see her father, and it looked like a smooth flight. Along with showing off a pic of her flying high and on her way to Michigan, Amy Roloff wrote, "Flying to Michigan to hang out with my 96-year-old strong dad. This is a staying up all night look to Uber it to the airport at 3:00 a.m. First class may not be the same back in the day, but it's still a treat and fun." Little People Big World. Amy Roloff taking full advantage of show cancellation. Amid the Little People Big World cancellation after season 25, an insider dished that the only family member who wanted to continue filming the show was Matt Roloff. Zach Roloff and Tori Roloff officially quitting the show was the catalyst to bring about the cancellation, and everyone, aside from Matt, seems to be happy that this chapter is over. As for Amy Roloff, she has more time to enjoy first-class flights to Michigan, and she has more time to spend with Chris Marek as well, along with more time for her cooking, baking, and other endeavors, and she seems perfectly content with that. What do you think of Amy flying in style to see her dad? Let us know in the comments below. For all the latest Little People Big World news, come back again to TV Shows Ace for more.